Hey, what's up there, YouTube? I guess last night or yesterday, Don Lemon from CNN got busted for him and a bunch of people walked into church service and basically were harassing the people in there. It was all about they were protesting ICE, but they came up and were giving the pastor a bunch of shit and basically he's looking at a charge there, and the charge is tied into the KKK, believe it or not. Don Lemon, if you don't know who he is, he's a black gentleman from CNN. He's been on there for as long as I can remember, for a while anyway. And most conservatives can't stand him because he's did nothing but attack Trump, and he's just whatever. But here's the deal. Here's the funny thing. Well, it's not really funny, but they're using a law or a bill they passed a long time ago when the KKK used to go in and raid churches and chase black people. This probably goes back to like the 1940s or whatever it was, way back in the day. They pulled that law out, and they're using it against Don Lemon, which is kind of crazy. He wasn't dressed up like KKK, and he's black, so... But you know what? It's ironic, but he was going in and harassing the church there during a church service, trespassing and just being a nuisance when the guy's trying to, do his job. The pastor was up there. And with all the shootings going on anyway, there was other people with them, that group, right? And they just march in there. What if one of them had a gun? You see what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of shootings. One down in Texas a while back, a few years ago, where someone opened fire in a church. And let's face it, Christianity's under attack big time. Okay? You don't hear anything good said about Christians in the news. They tend to trash them most of the time. Yeah, at least from the left side. And no government is, I don't hear anybody from the government normally standing up, but Trump at least is bringing this forward, and he should, because you know what, they're talking prejudice and this and that all the time, but it happens both ways, absolutely, and you can't expect, to be able to go and arrest someone, who did something to a black person and then ignore something that happens the other way around. I mean, let's be fair about it. Either way, but for some reason, this whole white privilege thing has gotten ridiculous because there's a lot of white people who are poor and don't have shit, and they're getting the old, well, you're white privileged, and I think that's horse shit. All right, if you do a crime or you do something wrong, then you got to stand up and you got to be able to take the punishment. What's that? If you do the crime, you got to do the time. You shouldn't get a free pass. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off of here. Have a good one, YouTube.